Welcome in, everybody. I am having some technical difficulties. Everything is not working. My Wi-Fi wants me to be anything but great, but we will rise above it. Welcome. Special shout out to my YouTube replay coconuts who are watching us from afar. Welcome in. I don't know what's up with this playlist. I'm just trying to get some cozy vibes for the live, and it doesn't want to play. Okay, there we go. Maybe it was just that specific playlist that didn't want to play, but we're here. Welcome in. We're getting ready. Technical difficulties aside, starting off where we left off. So let me get this all situated. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a pink ribbon to create. Let me turn my brightness up. Give me one second. But I can't and I won't. All right. Looking good. Welcome in. I am just about to get started. Back where we left off. Looking good. Let everybody trickle in. I'm just getting all my stuff set up. I was having some technical difficulties, as one does, especially when I make an announcement like, hey, I'm going to be live in 5 minutes, and then I can't be live in 5 minutes because, well, mind you, I came into my coloring studio and I forgot that I had moved my tripod downstairs so I had to film something. And you know that utter shock you feel when you like walk into your room and you see that you never put the sheets back on your bed after you washed it? It was that same feeling where it's like, wow. Now what? Naturally, I asked my husband to go downstairs and get it because I was tired. I was like, I'm not going back down there. I will hold my phone with my left hand before I go back down them steps. Okay? Help a brother out. So he went and got it for me. Thank you, Mr. Coco. All right. The playlist is playing. I have all my stuff here ready to go. So let's get into it. Sorry I wasn't on last night. I wasn't going to make it home in time. I was like, I'm not even going to give hope when I already know it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Oh, nails got done. I did all the same, but it's a little abstract. I want something a little simple, but not too simple, okay? I can't do too simple most of the time. I get very bored. So this is as simple as I get. And I love it. So, Katie was able to squeeze me in. Thank God. I was like, Katie, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, Katie. While I was there, my mom called me while I was on my appointment. And she was like, where you at? I was like, I'm getting my nails done. She's like, you're cheating on Katie? I'm like, never that. Never that. I'm with Katie. She got me in. She was like, oh, I was about to say. Katie was like, well, there's some really nice nail techs down in New York City. And what the hell that got to do with me, Katie? I'm locked in. I don't give a damn about them nail techs in New York City. They ain't you. Therefore, I don't want them. I don't care what kind of fancy tricks they got down there. Be telling me about that. I don't care. Or locked in. Thank you for the nail love. So I was very happy. Mood booster. Every time I leave the salon, I'm like a new woman. And there's an altar right next to it. Be walking up in there, brand new. And if you want to get compliments on your nails, go to Ulta, okay? They're going to notice. Don't go home to your man. He ain't going to know the difference. He will certainly not know. Go somewhere where they're going to appreciate the hard work that goes into your nails, okay? Welcome in. Ooh, cinnamon latte nails. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm just jumping right back in, you know? Let's get back into it. I posted a poll for the Discord for all the coconuts in the club, asking when your availability is for our Zoom call Friendsgiving edition. I'm very excited. Mr. Coco and I were planning it earlier today. So if you're in the Coco Club, the Coloring Club, make sure you vote in the poll so we can get that on the calendar. If you are like, what? There's a coloring club? That sounds fun. Definitely check out the link in my bio and get into it because we're doing a live coloring session and I'm going to be announcing like the terms of the Secret Santa for next month during this Zoom call. So if you're in the club, make sure you tell me your availability. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. We had a Zoom last month, and it was really like a highlight, a true highlight. I love it, and I'm looking forward to it getting better each time. You know, I'm still new to this. I'm not true to it yet, but just like my coloring books, everything I do, I gotta try and do a little bit better than the last time. So that's what we're gonna do. And by this time next year, it's gonna be a full-on extravaganza. Thank you so much. Boom, boom, boom. We are back. Emerald said any other days but this Saturday. Make sure you put that in there. Let the Cocos know. We back. Alright. I'm just adding some shadow. I'm feeling a little slow today. I'm gonna try and pick up the pace. I don't know why. I didn't wake up super duper early or anything like that, so I'm just feeling, I don't know. Maybe it's not slow, I just feel like being present, you know? Being in the moment. Slowing it down. So, I edited a whole TikTok, but couldn't get anyone in this house to be quiet so I could do the voiceover. I'm like, can y'all just... I need like 3 minutes, please. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I'm gonna have to wait till the kids are at school because the other option was the shed. And it's snowing here tonight, apparently. And I love y'all, but I don't love y'all like go in the shed in the snow to record a voiceover. Love y'all. I don't think I love anybody like that. That's a lot. That's a lot. So we're gonna do it tomorrow. But we're live. We live. We get our coloring dose, okay? Say, damn. Yeah, the shed in the snow is crazy. That's a little too much for me. Yeah, they said it's snowing out. They already sent a text. I told you this school district does not play. They get a whisper, a rumor of any kind of snow. They're like, yeah, I don't know about school tomorrow, y'all. And start making arrangements. Like, what? This is upstate New York. This is what we do. Why are y'all acting like y'all don't know what to do with some snow? Because it's snowing at 8 p.m. the day before, y'all are already talking about no school tomorrow. We don't want to watch these damn kids either, okay? I get it. But let my baby get an education, please. And cut it out. And I got a voiceover to do, so they got to go to school. Come Come get these kids and cut it out. Still feels like spring in ATL. I know y'all all talking about how y'all are not catching that icy. When I woke up, my grass was frozen. That frost, you know what I'm talking about? It was straight frozen. The little water that collected on my pool cover, frozen. Ice. Ice. I'm like, okay. It's about that time. It's about that time. Come get these kids and cut her out. Cut the crap. Be so quick to want to cancel school. Can we see what happens? Don't y'all think you're jumping the gun a little bit? Just a little bit. Like, let's let the first snowflake fall before you text me. Thank you. The hell? Not even anything come out the sky. And they texting, hey, lose my number. This baby gonna be at school tomorrow regardless. He gonna be there, ready to learn. He talking about all his new sight words. Okay, he's excited. Let my baby learn something. Come home and tell me about it. And tomorrow's library day. Okay, he wants to get 2 new books. Don't take that away from him. Because who's gonna hear about it? Not y'all. Me. Yeah, the kids didn't have school on Friday for Veterans Day. At first, it was just the high school didn't have school. And I was like, that's weird. That's suspicious. Why just the high school? Then Wednesday, they're going to text us all the schools in the district. Why you do that? Why y'all do that? Y'all got together, okay, in the teacher's lounge, and y'all made it happen. I'm not mad at you. I am mad at you, though. Come get these kids, please. Come get these damn kids. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have I ever had fufu? Yes, of course. I have. I've had fufu, I've had pounded yam, I've had pounded plantain. My sister-in-law showed me how to make it, but she showed me how to make a lot of stuff. And that's all I gotta say on that. Showing me and me doing it are 2 different things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But my mother-in-law just sent us back with so much food. I'm so happy. All I had to do was make rice today. We got sauce for days. Sauce for days. She the real MVP. And I'm using the digital art version that I made, I think last year or 2 years ago, as a reference for the one I'm coloring now. So this is what I'm looking at. I colored this, I can't even tell you, at some point in the past. And now I'm using that as a reference for my coloring book. So it's helping me out because I want to know how I wanted to do this if I didn't plan it out ahead of time. Would have been taking me even longer. Could you believe that? So, high contrast, makes things look really shiny. So I want to have lots of opportunity for shadows and bright highlights to give it that shiny, shiny, shiny look. So thank you, Erin. Erin is doing a wonderful job, and we love you for it. Shout out to the mods. I'm using Ohuhu markers and Prismacolor colored pencils to get this look. I am blending. I am doing all the things to give us this lovely pink ribbon. And I'm using marker first, color pencil on top. Just kind of blending it out. So this is the process. And it's looking good, it's looking good. I'll try to move you guys over so it doesn't do that blur thing. The calendars do drop this week. Thank God. Thank God. I just finalized all my changes today and I felt the weight. I felt the weight just lift off. I got my nails done. I finalized the changes. I'm just like, yes. Yes. I have arrived. I could hear Mariah Carey with her whistle note talking about it's time. It's time. It's time. It's about to be Christmas with Coco in this thing. And I'm so excited. Been playing my Christmas tunes, getting in the mood, getting into it. It's going to be my traditional calendar where it's my art, my traditional art. No coloring required for my Coco appreciators. And then for my coloring coconuts, there's going to be a coloring version of the calendar. We did our first annual coloring calendar this year, and it was a huge success. Sold out faster than I knew what to do with it. Was left shocked and dazed and confused. I was like, what just happened? So we are going in with the pre-sale to avoid that drama this year, so that people who want it can get it, hopefully. And if you're in the coloring club, you know you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Okay? You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Because you will have your own secret stash. Not accessible by the general population. So, love that for you. And you know, I'm gonna give you that little friends and family discount. Okay? Just call me the plug. I got what you need. Selling these coloring books out the trunk. It's like, I'm selling it out of my house. And then I am going to also be doing a coloring book drive. Me and Coco, Mr. Coco, were talking about it earlier. So we're still trying to figure out logistically how we want to do that, but we want to do it in a way where you can donate to have a coloring book donated to a women and children's shelter in New York City, so that we can go bring coloring books for the mamas and the babies this holiday season. So we're working on that. I want to do like a little token that you can buy to donate a coloring book. So I'm excited for that. Coco 2 phones. Just tell Mr. Coco to slow down this time. Listen, he only made that mistake inside the coloring club where he was just sending everybody 2 for no reason. We're not really sure what happened there. We've tried to process how that happened. Can't figure it out. It's a first. I'm glad it wasn't a widespread issue, because I was scared. Yep, I know you guys appreciate it. I've been telling them, I'm like, listen, they ain't mad at you. And y'all honest, everybody came forward. Talking about, I got to, let me know how to send it back to you. I'm like, look at the coconuts. Oh my gosh. So grown and responsible. Love it. And he was like, well, as long as it's just the club members, I'm not mad at it. I said, hello? I'm not mad at it either. So, all right. You ruined such a good drawing. What happened? So, I'm thinking of like all these ideas for the Friendsgiving and Secret Santa for the club. So, I'm excited about that. It's just logistically, it's so many things to think about to like make it work the way it needs to work with us all being virtual. So, more to come on that, but we shall see. I was on Instagram, I think it was last week. I don't know why I just thought about this. I was on Instagram like last week and I had posted the sweater picture. You know what I mean when I say the sweater picture, the sweater. And someone on Instagram was like, Coco, like, how do you get these colors to blend so good? And somebody responded on my behalf, which usually happens when it's like a coconut who's been around, you know, OG, who knows the song and dance, okay? They've heard me answer these questions a lot of times, and they just be knowing. But I see it, and it's some guy that I don't recognize the username. I go to his profile, he don't even follow me, and he gave the wrong answer. I'm like, huh? How did you get here, sir? This is a Wendy's. You took a wrong turn. So I responded because he was like, oh, she uses a colorless blender. No, I don't. So I responded, I'm like, I literally never use those. I think I've used them like twice. They usually pick the color up off the page, so I don't like using them. He gonna respond, what? So how are you getting these colors blended like this? Well, you tell me, sir. Since you know damn so damn much. Why don't you let me know? How do I blend it so good? Wasn't you just answering questions on my behalf? Of course, I was kind and I explained to him how I blend my colors, even though he could see how I was blending the colors in the video. And that's neither here nor there. I put it aside and I explained it to him. He gonna thumbs it up. Sir, if you don't get on out of here, find some business, okay? We're busy. We're coloring, okay? So, how I blend is I put down the base color and I usually do the lightest color that I'm going to use to blend first. And then as I stack the colors on top of each other, I use the lightest color to scrub on top to blend out the color that I just put down. So right now I have the lightest color in the center, then the second to lightest color on the edges. Now I'm going to go in with the third. This is almost the darkest color we're going to use, a step above. And then come back in with the last color I just put down and scrub those edges out using a scrubbing motion to blend, blend, blend. And that's really all I do. These markers are super nice in terms of not bleeding into one another. So you can use a light color with a dark color and it's not going to make it all muddy. But that's really all I do, and it makes it a lot more vibrant and a lot stronger saturation than if you use the colorless blender. I've used the colorless blender maybe twice, and each time I'm like, yeah, I'm good, because I just feel like it takes the colors off the page and it leaves white spots, you know? And this is pretty easy. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest color and put it right in these corners. Again, to get that really shiny look, you need some nice contrast. You don't want everything to be super similar. You need that variation in tone. No, I blend each color with the color one step above. So if I'm using the third lightest color, I'll use the second lightest color to blend it. If I'm using the fourth lightest color, I'll use the third lightest color to blend it. Like always one step above. So whatever color I'm blending into, that's what I use. If that makes sense. Because sometimes if you use like a really light color to blend it out, it will give you these kind of like spots. I don't know how to explain it. Where it looks like almost like the page got like a water drop on it. And I don't like that. So I just gradually build it up. You know? And you can just keep going each row. And then another good trick is if the blend isn't as seamless as you want it, like I like for there to be like a little bit of, not harshness, but definition to my shadow. So I don't want it to be like all the way blended all the time. You can use color pencils on top if you really want to soften that blend. That seems to be like the surefire way. If the markers, you're just not getting that look, go ahead and use a little color pencil on top and you'll see that. Please tell me one more time. I draw really good, but I want to get into color now. Tell you one more time what. Oh, you liked my pony cakes? Thank you. I was talking in that video about my coloring books, but it was really, truly a pony appreciation post. I essentially was just trying to show my pony. So thank you, Keeks. I appreciate you noticing. That means a lot to me. It was all about the pony. All right. So I'm just going in with this Prismacolor. And softening that out a little bit. Coming in with cream. The pony was superior. Thank you, Brie. Thank you. It was doing what I told it to do, and that's rare. That's really a 2-3 time a year occurrence max. So I needed to document it or it didn't happen. That's what they say. Post it or it did not happen. I knew it was cute because when I came downstairs, my husband was like, "Hey, babe, did you?" And then he looked at me. He was like, "Oh, wow, you look nice." Stopped you in your tracks. Do you remember what you were about to say, sir? He's like, "No, don't get carried away." I remember what the hell I was talking about. He saw the material, okay? He tried to downplay it. You were blushing, sir. I saw it. I seen ya. caught off guard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ohuhu markers and Prismacolor pencils. That's what I'm talking about. That's the vibe. Well, thank you, SZA. Well, thank you. All right. Looking good, looking good. Next section. I'm using a reference of a drawing that I made of this piece before I put it into my coloring book. This is the piece that I made for our greeting cards for Christmas. And in this picture, I referenced a real big bow. Like I had a big bow in real life, like a still life. Okay? And that's how I knew where to put the highlights, because I would not have been able to do this from my brain. I would not understand how the light was bouncing off. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't even put myself in that situation to try and know this from my mind. I'm gonna do these two together. References are our friends. I know sometimes people feel like embarrassed to say that they use references, or they feel like it's cheating, or they want to know things from memory. It's overrated. All the great artists of our time, of modern history, were looking at references. Okay? You think Mona Lisa was just in this man's mind? No. She was sitting there for months, sitting still like that. Okay? Go ahead and use a reference. But don't copy anything. Please. That's where y'all lose me. If you're drawing or creating for profit, and you're using a reference, make sure you are transforming that reference to a point beyond recognition. If I can look at it and tell what Pinterest post you got that from, that means a judge could tell. And you know what that means. Okay? Pay up. Don't get caught out here. Don't do it. Transform that art. So the way I combat that, I use a lot of references. A lot of references. And use as much real life as possible. Look at things in real life. Don't just always go to the internet. Go outside. Look at how light reflects off things. Understand how shadows and saturation and composition work in real life. Recognize the things that you like in real life. And you will see a drastic improvement in your work. Also, don't be scared to pick up a book. You remember books? Those are cool. Great source of inspiration. Great source of unique inspiration these days because people don't pick up books. You know? Do your thing. These are Ohuhu markers. Libraries, those ancient buildings that have artifacts inside of them called books. Great sources of inspiration. A good source of inspiration for process is other artists. Bad inspiration for art is other artists. If you are constantly trying to be like another artist you've seen, that's not great for your development as an artist. So, try your best to diversify your sources. Look to other artists as inspiration for the process, but try not to copy other people's artwork or their art style. You do a good disservice to yourself and your own development. You're never going to be as good of an artist trying to be like another artist. And that applies to anything. Whoever you are, whatever you want to be when you grow up, and I don't care how old you are, you ain't grown yet, not here. Not in Coco's house. We are all children. Hence the coloring book, okay? When you go out there in the real world, and you grow up, if you're trying to be like somebody else, they're always going to be better at it than you are. So just do your thing. Do you. And if you don't know what you means yet, neither do I. Welcome to the clear. Aren't we all just trying to figure out what that is? Don't even worry about that. Do what feels good. Learn, try, fail, pivot. All of that. It's part of the hero's journey, y'all. Read the books. Read the books. They've told us this since the beginning of time. Do it for the plot. None of us know what we're doing. That's not new. It's not even interesting anymore. It's kind of the point. It's kind of why we're here. So don't put too much pressure on yourself, y'all. And definitely don't try and be only what you see. Evolve, elevate. Will any color pencils or crayons work on any type of markers or certain ones? I wouldn't say any. I would say you're going to get different results depending on what you put in. You know? So if you use Crayola color pencils, you're definitely not going to get the same payout that you would have gotten if you were using Prismacolors, if that makes sense. So, sorry, Nikki, that you couldn't sleep, baby. Sorry. They can't go to sleep without me. Listen, I'll be sitting here kind of confused too when I don't go live. I'm not gonna hold you. Be feeling a little incomplete. I'm like, is this healthy? It's giving codependency. That's not good for us. It's not. I feel like it's good. It's healthy. We could be gambling or something. I don't know. We could be getting into stuff. We be here coloring. We could be doing something bad. So as far as I'm concerned, we need each other. Y'all can't sleep without me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'll be knocked out. I can sleep just fine. Because I'm exhausted. But I do miss y'all. In my dreams, I think of you while I'm knocked out. I'll be telling stories. I'll be like, oh, babe, so-and-so said this, blah, blah. He'd be like, who? I'm like, a coconut. Like, you don't know their names by now? He's like, let me pay attention. Because now he's just like, where you getting all these friends from? You know who the hell that is. You know who my friends are. The coconuts. Keep learning all kinds of new names. You know, half of y'all only know you by your username, so it'd be sounding real crazy. I've seen some very interesting usernames in my time here. Some of y'all should be ashamed. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Some of y'all are in need of supervision and must be stopped, quite frankly. But that's neither here nor there. You show up for me, I'ma show up for you. The one I was, she who shall not be named, okay? Some of y'all, listen, I'm not here to judge. But I'm telling your mom. And that's that. I don't know what else to tell you. You knew you shouldn't have been on the internet with that name. I was clutching my pearls. Like, what this? Had me stuttering in front of all my friends. That's not nice. That wasn't nice at all. Immediately tell her. Let's move my little base over. Snitching immediately. You knew better than that. I don't even know where I am right now. I'm trying to like mimic the ribbon from my illustration bar for bar, but I'm getting kind of caught up in the sauce. I don't really know where I am right now. Might have to start freestyling. New to art, your work is inspiring. Love to hear new to art. I love that. I did get my nails done. Had to. Literally had 2 nails off yesterday. 2 nails. And my nails don't really start popping off unless it's been too long since I got my nails done. And I can't do it. I can't do it. And you know, Katie's back in school, so I was like, oh God. Things get rough when Katie gets back to school. I can't get on her calendar for nothing. I was sitting here, I was buying all kinds of supplies on Amazon. I was like, I think I'm gonna have to be roughing it in between these appointments. I might have to learn how to make it do what it do in between my Katie fixes, because I'm not going to anybody else. I'm not doing it. They tried to reschedule me with somebody else. I saw the little appointment notification, and they knew to give me a little text heads up. Like, hey, Katie's not going to be able to do that appointment anymore. I rescheduled you and so. Let me know if that's cool. You know it's not cool. Go ahead and cancel that. And give me a buzz when Katie's available. Thank you. Don't play with me. And I got that call and I was there immediately. Walked in looking distressed. She's like, wow. Katie, don't do me like that. Don't do this. Please. You know, person's name is Katie too, and she spells it like that. She spells it K-T-Y. How I know you ain't go to the same girl as me? You know, I be getting suspicious. Wait a minute. we got the same man? Hold on now. Oh, you in Virginia. Okay. But Katie, where you been? Where you been? But that's okay. Don't be taking up my spot. But like, you're the reason why Katie's ignoring me? But she's doing good. She's so smart. I'm so proud of her. And she really, we be in there giggling. Key Ken. That's my girl. Thank you. So, I'm happy I was able to get in there. I might still get me a little press-on nail kit or something. Just in case. I don't want any problems. I got that viral nail glue that I saw on TikTok that was sold out. Got it from Sally's Beauty. Came in 3 days, okay? If you were in the market for it, go on and get you some from Sally's and quit playing. And don't even mess with these TikTok shops. They ain't got it. They don't got nothing for you. tried Gel X. I'm scared. I really don't have skills like that. I thought I would because I'm an artist and I just have an inflated sense of self when it comes to creative endeavors. It does not translate. I've been trying to do my mom's nails ever since she got surgery on her foot. She fires me every time, but she has no choice. So I just keep coming back. She's like, and it was funny because, not to say that she was like disappointed, but it's like, when you're a kid and you think your parents can just do anything, and then you see them like not be able to do something, you're like kind of confused, and you're like, what? I thought you could do anything. That's how she was looking at me. Like, I just knew you were going to be good at this. I just knew it. I'm like, why did you think that? She's like, I just feel like you just know how to do everything. She's like, I call you, you can hang up pictures, you can fix stuff, you can build stuff. Like, anything with your hands, I just know you're going to be good at it. And I'm just kind of taken aback. I'm like, what? Girl, if you don't be for real, this is hard, Mom. I don't know what to tell you. She be trying not to say anything. She be looking at me all crazy, be trying to look away. I saw how you just looked at me, Ma. It's like after I did that first, I was trying to do a little dip powder. It was like all my accolades in life just washed away with that one set. She was like, get somebody else to do it. My mama, it's me. It's me. It's still me. I'm still successful. I'm still a good kid. You ain't who I thought you were. You've changed. I already knew it was gonna be like that. I'm like, well, Mama, it's not like you having me whip out the OPI where it's just a little polish where I could have some precision. People go to school for this. They train for this. Like, come on now. So, dip is hard. Dip is hard. And I told Katie, too. I said, Katie, don't take this the wrong way, because I'm not even talking about you. But I just felt like I would know how to do nails because I'm an artist. Not saying what you do is not obviously a specific skill set. I just felt like I could do it too. She's like, how did that work out for you? You knew how it worked out for me, Katie. You knew when you said that how it worked out for me. I come before you with my head bowed in shame. Okay? It was lumpy, it was bumpy, it was leaning to the side. And no matter how hard I tried, I was nicking her, I was scratching her. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't make it right. Having nightmares. I couldn't do it. I was there for hours. It's different. But I feel like if I got some press-ons and like painted those, like freestyled it, and then applied those, I feel like I could do that. But y'all remember, I thought I could decorate my son's cake. And the silence was so loud when I brought that cake into my parents' house. It was so loud. It was the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was slumped over, clocked out before the day began. I was sweating, frazzled, looking a mess. Okay? Michael's Yelp review. He thought it was cool. All them kids thought it was cool. They're like, what? Your mom made this? Anyone above the 6th grade knew what it was. But luckily, this was a child's birthday party, okay? I wasn't making eye contact with any of the parents. Don't look me in my eyes, sir. Don't look at me. They're like, your mom made that? No, she didn't. I'm looking around. I did not make this cake. I actually picked this up from the bakery. I'm pissed. I would never make something. I'm an artist. I would never. This doesn't even look like my work. Follow me on Instagram. Don't believe him. You know me. Does this look like my work? Of course not. Don't be telling nobody else that I made this cake, Michael. That's our secret. I don't want anyone to feel bad because their moms can't do this. You know? Just keep it between us. Thanks. I wish I had recorded my dad's face specifically. Because my dad wanted to say something so bad. Oh my God, it was burning. But he could tell it was going to break me. It was going to be my 13th reason. He was just like, yeah, I'm not going to say nothing. Not today. Not today. But every once in a while, now that it's blown over and I've recovered, he'll make a little comment like, looking like that cake. I'm like, sir, don't. It's too soon. Don't. I did draw these coloring books. Ooh, a press-on nail cologne? Wait, I love that idea. Elle always coming with the good. Elle be ready to sign me up. She got all the collab ideas. Yeah, that cake was not... I'm going to put that cake next to those nails in my Hall of Shame. My creative Hall of Shame. Creative things that I thought I could do and quickly realized I could not. Humbling. Very humbling. Y'all remember the collab with Duncan? Who's collab with Duncan? The fall coloring book that I just released, Volume 5, has a page where you can design nails in it. But I could do maybe some nail coloring downloads. I don't know if I could do a whole book of it. Maybe I could do like a hair, skin, and nails. Like my vitamin. A book of just hair, makeup, and nails. That'd be fun. I did get my nails done. I did. Thank the Lord. I love that we're all invested in my nails because it's important. It's very important. It's a part of my identity. I submitted my little clips for the TikTok small business feature today. So look out for that. But one of the things I was talking about was how it's important for small business owners to separate their identity from their business. So like, and we talked about this before, you don't want to wrap your self-worth up into your business or into your hobby or into your really anything. These are all parts of you, but you can't that's not the word I want to say. You can't associate yourself and how you value yourself as your business. So I was talking about that, but then at the same time, I was like, but I do associate my self-worth with my nails. And it's different. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't make money off of my nails, okay? There's something different about your identity being wrapped up in something that you profit off of versus something that just genuinely brings you joy, okay? And that's all I have to say about that. But I stand on what I was saying. Don't let these business ventures that you have going on have you in here thinking that you ain't nothing because your business is not doing what you want it to do. I went through that, and I feel like that's like a small business owner's journey. You're going to go through that. But like everything in life, business is cyclical. There's ups, there's downs, and it's so far beyond your control most of the time that if you attach your self-worth to that, whenever the dips get low, think about how you're going to be feeling about yourself. And it's something completely out of your control. So if that's what you're going to be setting yourself up for, you're going to fail every time. And you're going to feel really bad about yourself. Friendly reminder, when I first dropped these coloring books, nobody cared. I sold like 4 in the first week. And I just knew that these coloring books were going to be the thing. I just knew. And nobody gave a damn. I was shocked. Bought hundreds of them. I was sitting there looking stupid. Like, wait, what? Confused. I said, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care because you know what? I like them. And I'm going to color in them and I'm going to enjoy them. And I'm just going to do it for me, I guess, since nobody else wants it. And I just kept coloring in it and I kept coloring in it. And then all of a sudden, boom. Thousands of orders. Overnight. Crazy. Woke up confused. Like, huh? Like, what's happening? Consistency. Believing in what you're doing. Sometimes it's not going to do the numbers that you think it's going to do. Sometimes it's going to take longer. Maybe you're ahead of the game. Maybe you're ahead of your time. You're thinking way further in advance than your customers are, and you just didn't realize it. And you just have to wait till they get there. Show them where you are and why they should be there with you. Don't take everything as a sign of, I'm not worthy. Sometimes it's a sign of, let me put y'all on, because I don't think you recognize how dope this is. And I'm a be here to let you know. You got to stand on business, okay? Stand on it. But at the end of the day, unplug yourself from your business. You are not one with your business. Do not isolate yourself. Do not start abandoning other things that you enjoy outside of your business. Don't prioritize your business over the people that you love. Create those boundaries. Respect yourself. It's important. I hated what hustle culture did to small business owners. I hated it. It was really tragic, honestly, to watch so many people in their girl boss era just completely spiraling out of control. Completely spiraling. Sacrificing everything. And like anything in life, the top 1% made off like a fat cat. And here you are, burnt out, spent your life savings trying to keep up with an idea that you were never really that passionate about, but you just wanted to be a part of the hype. Sacrificing your well-being, mentally, physically, spiritually. It ain't worth it. It's just not. And the notion of suffering equaling worthiness, especially for women, hang it up. Hang it up. You do not have to suffer to be successful. You do not have to suffer to be worthy. You don't have to suffer for the story. You just don't. Hang it up. I remember thinking, like, I'm just gonna tough it out, and these are the moments that make you who you are. Okay, where'd you get that from? Coach Carter? Hang it up. You're tired. You're tired. Go to bed, baby. It's okay. Go ahead and go to sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Okay, well, you're gonna be dead sooner than you thought if you keep playing that game. Don't do that. So, it's important. And I'm speaking from a place of firsthand experience. I did all of that. And you know when my success came? When I stopped. When I started going to bed. When I started taking care of myself. Spending time with my family. Because all of a sudden I was inspired again. I was doing work that was meaningful to me. I wasn't just throwing everything against the wall and hoping something would stick. I was intentional. My creative juices were flowing. You know how hard it is to be creative on demand? And to me, that's like the ultimate freedom. Create when I want to create, and nothing more, nothing less. And so I never wanted a career in a creative field where someone would come, hand me a brief and say, okay, now create. I'm like, I don't like how that feels. I don't want to create when someone tells me to. You know? When I stopped all the madness and stopped trying to keep up with other people I saw, people who had a 10-year head start on me, may I add. I don't know why we do that. Social media makes us think we're all starting from the same point. Not correct. Like, I see people just starting out. Like, how did you get your success? I'm trying to get like you, blah, blah. Baby, I'm about 10 years deep. I'm about 10 years deep. You don't need to be worrying about how I got here yet, because the game done changed since I did it. What I did to get where I am won't even work for you. It's a completely different climate. I can help you with your mindset. I can help you with the approach that I took, but this is a completely different landscape. It's like if somebody came and asked me for dating advice, like, me and my man were on Ohuhu. We were on Skype chat, okay? Y'all know nothing about this. He DM'd me on Facebook. I don't know nothing about your world of dating. I would be the worst person to ask. Just because I have a successful marriage, I started my marriage years ago. I've been with my man since 2009. This is different. Baby, you would have to tell me about how people are dating these days. Not the other way around. So, you have to, there's a lot of things that you, as a new person coming up, have an advantage in. Because we know old dogs don't like learning new tricks, okay? So, I get settled into my ways, right? And I have to unlearn things constantly. Well, back when I was doing it, this is what worked and this is what worked. Do you know I was like anti-TikTok? Talking smack about it with my friends, like, TikTok ain't about nothing, blah, blah. That's for little kids. Wasn't taking it serious. Was posting every once in a while. And another artist who probably doesn't even remember saying this to me, but it just stuck in my mind. Timmy Danso, incredible artist, said to me, I had like posted something random. I was like, oh, my first TikTok had gone viral. And I was like, not me going viral on TikTok. Like, even still talking crap about it. And she DM'd me. She's like, girl, don't sleep on TikTok. That's what she said. She said, girl, don't sleep on TikTok. And it just clicked something in my head. And I said, okay, I won't. And I took it serious from there on out. She's younger than me. She's successful. She has her thumb on the pulse. I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to listen to the teeny boppers every time. Because y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing. So, a lot of the times when you're new to the game, you have insight. You see things for what they are and not for what they were. And that's a skill and an advantage, and you should take it. Cause I'm sitting here looking through everything like, do. I was slow to get on Instagram, too. I remember feeling like everyone was abandoning Facebook, and I was like, what even is Instagram? What are we doing here? And that was that. Sorry, I got a black Cassie. Cassie, bye-bye. Just like that. Oh, love it. All right. We got the last little thing. I blocked her. Cassie gone. Cassie's gone. I've been ignoring a lot of stuff today in the chat, and not that one. I just happened to glimpse at that, and I said, yeah, she gotta go. I'm sitting here pouring my heart out. I was filming something earlier, or was this last week? And my best friend FaceTimed me while I was still filming. So I answered it, so she saw me coloring. She was like, oh, I know you must be coloring because I see them nails. You always trying to show them nails. First of all, why best friends always got to be the number one hater? Let's start there. Second of all, when I put my hand here, it's to hold the page down. I'm not just trying to show y'all my nails. Even though it's important for you guys to see my nails. I'm not saying that's not an added benefit, but I'm just holding my page down. Okay? That's it. Best friend is not in the chat because she doesn't have TikTok. She deleted it because she was wasting her time. She be getting sucked up in apps, okay? She's trying to be a productive member of society. But I told her she need to get back on here. She planning her wedding. I'm like, I have so many TikToks to show you, and it just feels weird to text them to you. I don't like that. I just want you to come back. Stop playing these games. Yes, join the coloring club. I love that. Love it. All right. Just the last little section, and then we can move on to something more interesting. How do I record? Ooh, not the chisel tip. Disgusting. I have a tripod that's like right here above the camera. Above the coloring book. That's like on a thing. I'm gonna show you. The tripod is to the left of me on my desk. And it's on a stand. Okay? And then it has an arm that bends over like this. And then my phone is here. And then my coloring book is here. Ta-da! And this is my desk. Do you understand? So I'm recording down like this. Period. In my Zoom that I had last month. They got to see me because I put a camera on my face and then a camera on my coloring book so they could see me actually coloring at the same time. And they're like, oh. Like suddenly it all made sense, you know? The wizard behind the curtain. I have revealed who I am. You know. It was very cool. And they asked to see my coloring setup, which, you know, they weren't impressed. They thought there was going to be some sort of system, perhaps, to my madness. Would I say that I am color, or well, I just missed it. Oops. Next Zoom, I just put a poll in the general chat. So go to the Discord and vote in the poll so we can see what date it is. Would I say that I'm camera shy? No. Camera? No. I don't think so. I think I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not an actress, you know. If you were like a camera shy Leo. If you were like, okay, read these lines for me, I'd be like, nah, I can't do that. But if you were like, hey, tell me your thoughts on this while I record you, I could do that. Not to say that I don't get nervous, but I'm definitely not camera shy. But I feel like I've had so much practice from social media. It's really helped me, actually, creating content. Because even in therapy, what was she saying? What did she say to me? Oh, she was asking about, like, do I have a hard time receiving feedback? And I was like, girl, I color on live in front of hundreds of people on a daily basis, okay? The skin is thick at this point. I'm going to fight back, though. Of course, you know, she has something to say about that. Listen. Feedback is different than a clapback. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is qualified to give feedback. I think that's a fair lesson that we should all learn, you know? Not to quote Kanye, okay? This is before he was out here talking disrespectful, but sometimes he said stuff that made sense. Such as, I don't take advice from people who are less successful than me, okay? And there's something to be said about that, because what happens is you accept feedback from anyone and everybody, right? And you're sitting here and you're looking at yourself one way and it's like, wait, where are your qualifications? Where are your qualifications? And what happens with creative people, specifically artists, is us, because art is subjective. Everyone has their own opinion. It's, you know, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So artists specifically have a really hard time with feedback. Okay, Erykah Badu said, be careful, because you know I'm sensitive about my shit. Okay? And I felt her. I felt that in my whole chest. Because if somebody says, I don't like your art, you can't argue with them. What are you going to say back to that? I don't like your art. They're not wrong. They don't like it. That doesn't feel good, but they don't like it. But now when you come in talking about, you should have did it like this, you should have did it like that, now I can argue with you. Well, who the hell are you? Now let's talk about something. If you don't like my art, I have nothing I can really argue back. But if you want to tell me something about my art, I'm going to need to see what you got going on your side before we really have this conversation. Let me just see what you got. Because I would never come and tell you about how you do what you do, knowing damn well I can't do it myself. And I think that social media, and I always have something to say about social media. I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I'm going to just put that out there. I built an entire business off social media. I met all of y'all on social media. I consume social media. Okay? Triple crown. But at the same time, I have seen what social media has done to society. I have seen what social media has done to the self-esteem of myself and others. And I have seen what social media has empowered people to think that they have like control and say over. And it doesn't mesh with me. And social media has given everyone the idea that because they have an opinion, which we all have, that they're entitled to have authority over that opinion. So it's one thing if you're like, this is not really my taste, this is not my style, and that is my opinion. But then you come and you try to dictate how others do their craft or do their thing because you have said opinion. That's where it's like, you got the game twisted. You got the game twisted. You are not in a position as an observer to feel entitled to put your opinion onto how I do what I do. And that's where we get confused. I see people all the time who comment on social media, and when people say like, why would you comment this? Like, this is disrespectful. They're like, well, this is social media. How do you think this works? Okay. I think we should use social media similarly to how you would operate in real life. If you wouldn't walk up to a stranger and say it to their face, don't post it on their comments. Because that's what you're doing. There's someone on the other side of social media. It's not just going into the abyss. If you wouldn't walk up to me while I was coloring and say, color faster, look me in my eyes and say, color faster to a complete stranger, don't come in here and say it to me. Because I'm going to meet you with the same energy I would if you said it to me in real life. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? What are you doing here? So I think that that's just the way that I look at it. And I think having an opinion is great. It's dandy. It's how taste is made. It's good to have opinions. I love opinions. I love when people have differing opinions. I think groupthink is dangerous to society, and I want people to have their own informed opinions about things that matter. That does not now make you an authority. And that's the difference. That's all it is. I think it's a healthy boundary. So that's not to say everyone has to like my work, everyone has to like what I do, or nobody could give me feedback, blah, blah, blah. But just be careful with me, okay? Be careful with me. Say it in a way that I can receive it. That's it. I can't receive it if you're going to say it in a way that's going to put the guard up. Because now we got to pull out the resumes. I don't want to do that. I just want to vibe and do hood rat stuff with my friends. That's it. I didn't say all that to my therapist. I just said, I color on live and I get feedback unsolicited all the time. And I'm fine. But I don't let them do me. I'll be having my comments back. That's all. Okay, Lindsay. That's it. But I love feedback from people that know me in real life, who can tell me about myself. Love that. I don't know how people surround themselves with yes men. That's a recipe for disaster. You need somebody who's going to humble you and put you in your place. Put you in your place. You need some of that. Always. All right. Scooching you over. Who's about to get blocked? I moved my tripod up so now I can't really see. All the people closest to me, related or not, will quickly gather me. Quickly. Oh, people asking for... I ain't even paying no attention. If you don't have at least one gatherer in your crew, you need at least one. Multiple are better, because sometimes you need a second opinion, okay? Sometimes the gatherer's in their feelings, and you just need to get a second opinion. But at least one solid gatherer in the crew is necessary, who will spare you from embarrassing yourself most of the time, keep you grounded, keep you growing, keep you reflecting. Ash is the gatherer. I love that. I moonlight as a gatherer. It's not my default, but I absolutely will gather upon request. Every once in a while, you need a good gather session. Okay? Every once in a while. My bestie is the gatherer. I'm a hunter-gatherer. My best friend will gather me for absolutely no reason. Completely unprovoked. And keeps you on your toes. Keeps you on the toes. May I make an observation? I'm like, no. Because what my best friend says, I'll be saying something, blah, 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 and she's just real quiet. And then she'll be like, so help me understand. Please leave me alone. Can you leave me alone? No, you confused me there when you had said, can I just have this one, please? I don't want to help you understand this time, friend. I don't want to. Thank you, Hannah. Yeah. Help me understand. Forget it. I didn't even mean whatever I just said. I was just speaking hypothetically. Just forget it. And don't ask my husband nothing. Yes, man, okay. Welcome. To all of those who are in a relationship with a Capricorn, I know you just get gathered on a regular basis. And it be so quick and so unexpected. It's a delayed response. And that's okay. That's okay. We'll get him next time. Because don't let me say anything I'll be trying to break something down. I'll be like, and then she said this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I couldn't even believe that happened. He'd be like, but you were wrong, though. What? Pardon? What you mean by that? I was wrong with what? And I'll offer absolutely no other context. Conversation's over. That you had to take that and reflect. He has nothing else to contribute. He said his piece. You were wrong. Do with that what you will. I'm on to the next. Okay. All right. I guess I will investigate that claim and I will get back to you. I will get back to you with what we find in 3 to 5 business days. As a Leo, I remember a time in my youth, I knew all of it. Don't matter what you're talking about, I know it. And I know it well. And there were so many times back to back to back that I was wrong with my husband when we were dating. I was shocked. I had never experienced anything like this. I'm like, why have I been wrong like 6 times in a row? What do you mean by that? Like, literally, I'd be so confident, speak with such conviction. He's not going to argue with me. So I'm going to quietly Google whatever I just said, only to see that he was right all along, and he's not ever going to bring it back up, which makes it worse. He knows that I know I was wrong, but he's not going to say that he knows that I know I'm wrong. We're just not going to ever talk about this again. Because don't let him be wrong. I'm posting it on all social media. My husband said this today, and he was dead wrong. Public service announcement. I'm texting his mom. I'm texting his sisters. You know, Boubacar said he said something dead wrong. He was dead wrong. But me, I say something wrong. He just says that's incorrect, and he moves on. I know his soul smiles, though. That's what pisses me off. I know somewhere deep down that he's enjoying that. He knows that I will eventually Google it and know that I'm wrong, and that makes his heart smile, and that pisses me off. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So now I just have a really strong thought. Google first, speak second. Because I'm not getting caught out here anymore. I'm about to be the smartest person you know, because I'll be Googling everything before I talk. You ain't going to quietly embarrass me. He swear he don't be thinking nothing of it. I don't believe you. He's like, and I'll bring stuff up 18 years later. I'll be like, babe, remember that one time in 2011 when we went to that park and you said this and then I said that? Well, I looked it up and you were right. He's like, I don't remember that. And I never thought about that situation again. I'm like, yeah, all right. I know you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I was talking about. I don't be forgetting nothing. I bring it all the way back. Every time. And don't let him contradict himself. Don't you ever contradict yourself. I'm going to bring it up. You say something, I'll be like, that's not what you were saying 6 years ago. That's not what you were saying 6 years ago. I'll tell you that. He's like, what is wrong with you? I'm just saying. I don't like hypocrites. I don't keep hypocrites around me, okay? Don't be switching up. Don't be switching up. That ain't what you said the first time. Okay. He has that convenient memory, you know? He remembers things suddenly that I'm like, interesting that you would remember that right now. It's very interesting to me. But when I be trying to pull stuff out the vault, you got nothing but cobwebs. Okay. I see you, sir. Nothing works. He does not argue. He loves the silent treatment. So that's not effective. Silent treatment. He's like, oh, yummy. Love this. If I wanted to play the silent treatment game, we would just never speak again for the rest of our lives. That would be the last conversation. I would most certainly lose. Because he could just not speak for the rest of his life. He don't care about nothing. He is a man of few words to begin with, and you want to play the silent treatment? 3 hours in, I'm down bad. I got so much that I need to say at this point. Be bottled up. Then we get over our little argument. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I have so much to tell you. So this happened, and then this. I'm like, oh my God, it's been so long since we spoke. Like, I just spoke to you 4 hours ago. So much has happened in 4 hours. You missed out on a whole chapter of my life. So I hope you're happy with yourself. We could have talked about this already, and now we're hours behind. Now, what are we gonna do? You'll never speak first? I can't do it. I can't hold out. I can't. Not with him, at least. Because we'll just never speak again. Well, then what? Then what? I can't. I'm not good at that. I can't play that. So a better strategy for me is to talk him to death. If I really want to make him suffer, silence is not the key. I have to never stop talking. If you want to destroy Capricorn, just keep talking. They can't take it. They can't take it. They will beg for mercy. They will beg for mercy. Please. That's the way to do it. I'm like, and another thing, and I just see his soul leave his body. Like, she can't be for real. Learn your strengths, ladies. Learn your strengths. Just keep talking. He's like, all right, okay, all right. I understand where you're coming from. I get it. Thank you for explaining it. I get it. Thank you. Are you sure? Because I feel like you're telling me you get it, but you don't really get it. Let me start from the top. He'll be crying for his mama. It's delicious. Yeah, give it a try. I'm putting all the Capricorn business on. I'm sorry. Y'all know I love Mr. Coco, okay? He is the air that I breathe. He is everything. I love him more than anything in the world. And that's why I take such great pleasure in harassing him. It's really one of my favorite things. It is. His tune-out game is strong, but I have the endurance. I have what it takes. I can outlast him when it comes to that. He can only tune me out but so long. And then I break through. And then that's it. And I love that for us. He harasses me too. It's a two-way street. I often credit it for the success of my marriage. Okay? It is most certainly an unspoken love language. Especially in times where they really want to be left alone. That's prime time. That is prime time. Where it's like, wow, I can tell he really just doesn't need this right now. I can see that in him. So it's showtime. And y'all know he loves when I sing to him. He loves my singing voice. So I love to and I'm being sarcastic. This is not at all true. He hates my singing voice. It makes him angry and irate. So what I like to do is just burst out into song randomly, completely unprovoked. And especially I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. Oh, the look on his face every time. 15 years later, and every time, it's shock and horror. Just thinking of it really brings tears to my eyes. It's so funny. It's just, it never gets old. It never gets old. When I hit him with that time on my hands, extra loud, while he makes himself breakfast. The Silent Night also, yeah. The Silent Night. And that one's a good one when Michael is around, because Michael loves when I sing that. So he will defend me and challenge my husband to a duel for me to continue to sing. So that's always, that's a fan favorite. You know, that's good for holidays, birthday parties. And Loving You. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. That would be, I might add that to the arsenal. I'll report back. He gets so angry. I should film it. But I don't want you guys to hear my singing voice, because then you're going to be jealous. But I might have to sacrifice that. I might have to let you guys in. I don't want you guys to feel bad about yourselves when you hear my voice. But just know we all have our strengths. We all have our strengths. And I'm sure there are things that you guys do really good. You know. So don't worry. Okay? Not sure jealous is the word. Listen. I've been blessed, and you have to. You just have to find your thing. I just happen to be great in not just visual arts, but musical arts as well. And, you know, I'm sure you guys are good at something too. I'm sure you are. Pray on it. That's what I do. But did we get an update on the puppy DNA? I have not received the status yet. I have not received it. It takes a while, because it takes like a week to get there, and then they said they'll have it for 3 weeks. But as soon as I get it, we're doing our live Maury results to see who Winston's daddy is. You know, sounds like something a Leo would say. Maybe it is jealousy. Maybe my husband is jealous. You know, he's been told he's musically gifted and talented, and that's good for him. I'm excited for him. He went to school with A$AP Rocky and Tiana Taylor, and went to a performing arts high school, and I'm sure that's great for him. I'm sure someone cares. Me, just good, raw, God-given talent. Homegrown. I don't need all of that, okay? I don't need those accolades to know my worth in this industry. So he can have all that. That's fine. But he ain't me. Period. He ain't me. He is musically talented, though. Oh, I hate that. I just feel like I should be able to sing. And if I will myself hard enough, I will be able to sing. Because that desire is in my heart. Therefore, I can achieve it if I believe it. Period. Thank you, Juice Live. Thank you. Did I say I hate that? Yeah, well, how come he can sing and I can't? It's not even fair. I was doing a rendition of Santa Baby with my son because this is the perfect time of year, obviously, to threaten your kids with calling Santa. So I was doing a Santa Baby rendition where I would say whatever he was doing naughty in that moment, I would sing it to him and then say, Santa Baby, don't bring him any toys tonight, okay? So as soon as he would hear me say Santa Baby, he would stop in his tracks, okay? Little programming trick for you. So now he's gonna be triggered as an adult when he hears that song. But whenever he was getting up, doing something, I came downstairs and I see him in the dining chair, but his back is where your butt is supposed to go. He had pushed the chair up to the cabinets, so his butt is on the cabinets. His back is on the chair where his butt is supposed to be. His feet, his little nubs are on the counter trying to pick up a Gatorade bottle. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That's what I want to know right now. Why are you doing that? Hit him with that Santa Baby. He damn near did a whole side flip out that chair. Okay? He was gone. It's getting on me. Listen. I just get I'm so tired. It's like I can't even begin to process why you would be doing that. So I'm just going to tell you to stop. Because you and I both know that there was no reason. This is just where we are right now, and we just need to move forward. And that's it. I told him, he came into the dining room. I had my laptop, my iPad, I was all set up in there. And he comes in, and he's holding his soccer ball. And I just know, I'm like, okay, here we go. He's like, Mama, I already know. You're setting me up for the con. Why are you calling me Mama? With the sweet voice, with the head to the side, looking like Winston. Mama. Yes, Michael. I'm trying to learn some new tricks on this YouTube tutorial, but how am I supposed to do these tricks with these little toesies? Okay. Okay, Michael. So what do you need me to do? Can you take me outside so that I can? No. See, no. What did that have to do with you trying to do tricks with your little toesies? You're gonna have little toesies outside. You're gonna have little toesies outside too. Can Moo Moo take me out? No. No. It's dark. What do your little toesies have to do? You just want to go outside. Oh my God, Santa Baby, after a decade in retail, that song makes me want to know hands. Listen, I feel you. I worked one Q4 in Macy's department stores. Wow. You're never the same after that. Prayers lifted. Yes, this is a black pencil. You fold that to the mama. Listen, he had me. He had me after the little toesies. When he hit me with the toesies, I did crack a smile. I did. Against my will. But that was the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't resist. Not the little toesies. But I was like, this is set up. Don't get weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up. Stand on some business. He knows what he's doing. These children are world-class manipulators. Okay? And he could teach a course. My husband be coming in like, you don't even see what he be doing to you. I see it. I just allow it. It's just certain things you just have to let be. And that's one of them. Your 8-year-old, listen, these kids are top tier negotiators, okay? The FBI should be contacting children to learn a few lessons. I don't know what they know upon birth, because babies who can't even speak yet be out here doing the most. I told y'all Michael barely knew 5 words and he was fake coughing, trying to get somebody to come pick him up. And then you're like, Michael, stop fake coughing. And then he just gonna walk away. What? Stop the madness. Stop the madness. He coming. Michael, stop it. He's like, all right. This crowd's a dud. I'll find somebody else. My son is 19 and still gets me with the mommy. Like, how? Listen, I have little hope for any kind of strength I'll have against his superpowers. I already know. I just know. I just know. I'm just interested. I'm an only child. I'm always curious because, you know, the mother-son relationship gets weird at a certain age in a lot of cases. And I'm trying to be self-aware because I don't ever want to be somebody like somebody's boyfriend's mom who's crazy. You know? So it's like, I want to be close to my son, but I don't want him to be like a mama's boy. And I don't want to be one of those moms that's like all crazy. But I've never like really seen that relationship firsthand. My husband is extremely close to his mom. Sorry, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. My bad, I'm over here. But something happens, you know? Something does happen. I've seen it from other people where it's like they have to go through all kinds of hoops of hot fire just to be with this man. And sisters too, I've seen sisters acting crazy over their brothers. Like, what is that? And I don't have brothers, so I don't know what that's about. But it's interesting. It's interesting. All right, let's see what we're gonna do with these eyes. Sisters do it to get their mom's attention. Wow, ain't that sad? I feel like if I have a daughter, we gonna be kikiing. Me and my mom be cracking up. we be over there cracking up. Making fun of my daddy. That's fun. But I've seen many horror stories with the sisters and with the mamas. And I'm trying to be on the right side of history. I don't want any smoke. I also feel like the moms end up losing a lot of the time in that situation. Especially when it comes to wifey. I'm not trying to get cut off for nobody. Okay? Next thing you know, my son making a TikTok talking about I'm going no contact with my mom. Hell no. No, ma'am. I feel like mother-daughter, there's usually like a rough patch in the teenage years. And then sometimes it gets better and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it doesn't. I have two older sisters and they both hate me, but don't get along with each other. It's so stupid. Oh no. I hate that. I hate when families feud. I hate it. And it's so common. Yeah, I'm doing the background green. That's why, for a little Christmassy vibe. So that's why I did her shadow like this. My therapist was asking me about my childhood. I was like, have you experienced any trauma in your childhood, with your family or anything? And I'm like, no. She's like, wow, that's refreshing. I'm like, damn. Just the fact that she's saying that, it's like, that's not something that she hears often. Like, life is hard. That's why I be in my closet coloring with y'all. I don't want any smoke. Real life be out here giving people a hard time. Like I said, I'll just be trying to vibe and do hood rat stuff with my friends. I don't want to make this too crazy. Yep. I'm in my walk-in closet. That's where my little art studio is until further notice. Because the basement was loud and cold. And I couldn't do it no more. As a therapist, that's great to her. Life is hard. It sure is. It sure is. And as a parent, It's scary. I can't think too much about it, but I also have no choice but to think about it. There's a whole world out there who's not looking at my baby the way I look at him. So I'll be on high alert. Life be life, and that's for sure. Can't do basements. Boogeyman be in the corner waiting for you. I'm not scared of my basement, luckily. But I can see how that basements get that rap. And my basement is not finished. Okay? My basement is not finished, so it's really giving Ooga Booga vibes. Like, you sitting there, what was that? Guys, I'm scared. And we have a grinder down there. Don't tell me what a grinder is. I don't know. But it be grinding. Making my live sound like I was about to blast off like Jimmy Neutron every 20 minutes. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Alright. I'll leave that like Cosper. Turn the light off and run. Hello? Run up them steps. Yeah, no, I don't turn that light off till I am up the stairs, safe and sound. Hell no. I don't do lights off. I don't like none of that. Hello? Me and my son be running scared. Hurry up, get up them steps. Like I said, I'm not afraid of the dark. I just don't like the dark. Period. Same. Let them know I ain't never scared. Okay? I'll do what I gotta do. But just keep them lights on. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead and keep them lights on for me, player. Shade your eyeballs. Mama Coco always tells y'all, shade your eyeballs. Why? Because your eyelid casts a shadow onto your eyes naturally. So make sure you put that in there. All I know about a grinder is an app. Please. But same, I don't know what it is. It came with the house. When they were doing the little inspection, they're like, "Oh, this is nice. This looks relatively new. This will be good." Mm-hmm. Love that. Yeah. So can we go upstairs? Trying to see the closet. Thank you. I don't know about no damn grinder. No point even telling me about that. All I know is it's interrupting my live. My live is supposed to be relaxing, and you're scaring the kids. Let's see. The fact that I'm coloring in the lines is impressive. Listen, don't look too closely. Don't look too close. Because I don't really be all the way in the lines for real. Do I want to do glitter? Your Posca pens get crumpled? How? I'm going to do glitter. I feel like we did glitter on the other girl that was like this. Listen, I can't resist the opportunity, you know? The answer to glitter is always yes. Okay, thank you. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. It's the holidays. We got the jazz playing in the back. We need glitter. Period. She got the big shiny bow. She is your present. And you know this. Merry Christmas, babe. It's me and a bow. That's all you asked Santa for, right? That's what I thought. I will be making a coloring calendar. I've already made it. It will be here Friday. Pre-orders open Friday the 17th. I'm very excited. I'm very happy that it's done. It has been torturing me for months. Literally months and months and months of torture. But it's well worth it. Right. You know, I like to flop out the edges. Okay. Why'd you say no background? You don't think we should do a background? I was gonna do the green background. Right. Where's my big coloring nut? Here it is. Put this to protect Mr. and Mrs. Claus back here. They're back here. I said I was done. I think I was just talking about what I was doing, not with the piece. I don't even remember saying I was done. No, that's crazy. All right. I'm doing a green background, y'all. L came in with the denim. That's a close second. Denim is a close second. Maybe that color. I want something a little more betters. I ain't doing no plaid or anything hard. It's too late in the game for that. That's how I gotta come in with fresh eyes for something like that. I got one eye looking east, one eye looking west. So we need to keep it real cute, real light, strategic. We could do our beige green, not to be confused with sage green. Okay, it literally says beige green. We came to that conclusion last time we were together. But was beige green running out on us? Mookie said, do the green in a denim pattern. Can the bow have a little sparkle or not? I'm scared. If I start doing sparkle on it and it doesn't look good, I'm gonna be so mad. I'll be sad. G240. I kind of feel like the beige green was running out on us. Did I make that up? I just feel like it could get lost in translation, you know? Yeah, this is a Christmas theme. This is our Christmas coloring book. I missed the original comment. Oh, everyone's yelling about the book. Okay. Listen, I'm saying. Oh, I did the purses color, and it was fine, right? It's fine. Let's do it. It's like a nice sage green. It's light. It will pull together the Christmassy tones. So let's give her a go. We don't have that much background. She got this big old bow and puff. You know? Yeah, the concept that Thanksgiving is next week, my mom keeps saying that, and that's so bizarre to me because how? How? That's all I can really say. How could Thanksgiving, I almost say Christmas, might as well be Christmas. Because what is really going on? At this point, I need to see what the conspiracy theorists are talking about because they might be on something. It can't be that true. It was just Halloween yesterday. Literally yesterday, it was Halloween. Something's not right. They're not telling us something. I'm gonna tell you right now, this green is not feeling juicy. She's coughing already. I'm stressed. This is not how I want it to go down. This is not how I want it to go down, but we gonna ride it out. What Kendrick say? We gonna be alright. Okay, we gonna be alright. It's okay. I'm scared. Yeah, we might have to do an ombre. I don't have another green on deck right now. And I need to do the ombre while the ink is still wet. I need a coloring assistant. I need someone I could be like, scalpel, base green, stack. My spirit was trying to tell me this marker is gonna run out. It was trying to tell me. And I ignored her. God damn. Alright. We ain't been through this in a long time. So let's just embrace the moment we're in, you know? Let's just catch a vibe. You know? Thanksgiving is next week. Your markers dried out in front of all your friends. You know? Let's just catch the vibe. I don't even know a lighter green. Quickly, Andrea, quickly. I don't have time. Do I kind of hate this green? I kind of hate this green. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's what colored pencils are for. It's fine. The color pencils will have to do a lot of work. That's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. Now my throat's dry because I'm stressed. Take a sip of water. Oh my God. Why? It costs nothing to be kind. It costs nothing. Why? Honestly, it will be fine. Because I'm going to just go over this whole thing with some colored pencil and erase the sins of my past. And we'll all laugh about this one day. Which one I said it wasn't running out? I can't remember if it was running out while we were on the line or if that was my intuition telling me don't do it. Don't do it. When I colored that purse, it looked like it was drying out. Listen, I don't get to see all the comments. Because I'm coloring. But I did it. But we're going to be all right for real. We're going to be all right. We're here. We're amongst friends, okay? Getting to know one another in moments of concern. And I'm going to show you how to make the best of these situations. That's what we're going to do. I'll stand this upright, get some ink flowing down in there. Coco, any chances delivery to South Africa? No, we don't have delivery to South Africa yet. There are certain countries that are really difficult for us to get the correct ship rates for. Because whenever we try to do, South Africa is one of them, Australia is one of them. It really be asking you guys to pay $9 million for shipping. And that is not right. It's not right. So we are trying to figure out to get better shipping costs through different providers. But we do not have it currently. Oh, we can't see. My bad, y'all. Alright. This marker is holding in strong, and we love you for it. But that grayish, I'm already worried. Why does that look like that? What the hell is that? It transferred from my coloring mat. What the freak, bro? I ain't never seen that. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do in a past life to deserve this? Answer me. Oh my God. You know what? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay? Because we are going to dance on the devil's head tonight. You are not going to stop this creation. Now, I got a bee in my bonnet. Now we're going to make this the most stunning piece you've ever seen. I'm not playing with this page anymore. Because, girl, after all I did for this, boo. It's not your fault. I'm sorry. Shouldn't take it out on you. I'm pissed off, y'all. That just pissed me off. I don't be deserving this. I don't be deserving this. See, I see something. What's this? What's this, Picasso? Everything was cool until I started doing the background. But I knew that I was going to do that. And I still... You ever watch yourself do something dumb in real time and you're like, now why did you just do that? Now why did you just go and do that? The devil is a liar. Get the hell up out of here. Alright. Like, and you just gonna blossom too. Okay. Okay. Well, this looks like it got some rest. The exact rest we didn't need at that spot, because now the ombre is gonna be jacked up. Can someone tell me what I did? Is someone trying to put a curse on me? Is it Cassie? Cassie, you what you doing? Some sort of voodoo? I didn't mean it, Cassie. You could come back. I'm sorry, Cassie. I just didn't like the way you were speaking to me like I was your son. I didn't like that. Please release me. Please. Can't take it. She can't sit with us. She for sure can't sit with us now because I know she's doing this somehow. But that's okay. This is just gonna be a test of my skills. Let's see what we got going on. I know it's real desperation when I start thinking about using the chisel tip and see what they got going on that side of town. I might have to see what's up with the chisel. I might just have to see what's up with the chisel. Oh, that sound. Oh, it was like nails on a chalkboard. Wow, guys. This is a sensory experience I wouldn't wish on my enemies. The way this feels on this paper, the way it's sounding, it's giving me the sensation of the thought of cotton balls in your teeth. If you can imagine that sensation, that's what it's feeling like. I feel like I'm being gently electrocuted from the inside. These markers are so dry. I can't. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's not as painful as nails on chalkboard because nails on chalkboard literally make me feel like I'm gonna jump. But it's close. It's a close second for me. Okay. And T, you ain't here talk about the eye color. Girl, we in a crisis. Okay? Pay attention. I can't think about the eyes. I'm stressed. We gonna make this right. We gonna make this right. I'm going to. Oh, thank you for the nail, love. You know I don't like to color fast. I'm just gonna fix it with Prismacolor. I'm gonna fix it with Prismacolor. And if that don't work, don't tell me. Just lie to me. Because I can't take it. Water would be the worst thing I could put on an alcohol-based marker, baby. That will make it shrivel up like SpongeBob at Sandy Cheek's house. I don't have time to pull out the tip because it will dry on the page before I could pull it out and put it back, and then I'm gonna have even more streaks to deal with. Worse streaks. I'm so close. It's literally like bone dry on that end. Stop. Just don't start. Don't start flipping up and doing all that nonsense. I'm out of breath. I am literally out of breath. I am coloring with my entire upper body right now. I'm surprised I didn't rip this paper. Testament to the quality of the coloring books. Testament to the quality of the coloring books. Because I am literally beating the hell out of this paper right now. Okay. All right. Let's take a second to gather ourselves. As we have all just trauma bonded once again with these damn markers. So, everyone listen carefully. Listen to this sound. That was the sound of the marker going in the trash. Okay? She's gone. She's out. She's out. Don't ever come back here. I should have knew when they named you beige green and they meant sage green. Okay, I should have known. And then the color is going to transfer. Mind you, I have the Clorox wipes here, and I've been trying to wipe these off in between uses so that didn't happen, because I was like, what if this color just like lifts off one day and it doesn't even come off with the Clorox wipe, but you want to come off? Oh, alcohol. Damn, I hate when I think about things when it's too late. I bet you alcohol would make it take it right off. Stupid. Just dumb. I can't take this. I can't take this. I have to see if I've never seen a refill for that color before. They don't have all the colors. They have like a limited selection because they just started offering it. But I could check before I actually pitch it. Let me go to Amazon while I emotionally collect myself. I don't got the Amazon app on my iPad. Who am I? I want to see. Ohuhu. Beige. Green. Refill. It's not coming up. Let me just search Ohuhu refill. I see Potato Brown. She the first one to come up. Love you, Potato Brown. You would never do this. Yeah, they only have 23 options for the refills, and she is not one of them. Beige, green, USOB. Ain't good for nothing, ain't about nothing. You don't even stand on business. Forget you, get your out of my house. Anyway, on a positive note, we have options. We do. And we're going to use those options. So, let's get into this. Cuss that marker clean out. So I'm gonna just deepen things. This literally looks like Nickelodeon slime. This is the green that gives all the other greens a bad rap in the color game. So looking forward to that not being that color. And then beige green, normally cute, would have been a great option all the way up. But she clocked out before she even showed up. So I'm not happy. So we're going to take Grass Green by Prismacolor. And we're going to ombre it up into something more like apple green. That's the vibe. And we're going to dig ourselves out of this. We're going to dig ourselves out. Or maybe I could do... This is lime peel. Oh, I have a little swatch over here. Let me see how that looks. Okay, that's more true to the green that I was going for. But it's not... I don't think it's going to give us the coverage. This one is more closely aligned with the beige green, but I don't think it's going to give us the coverage that we need right now to be able to make this something better than what it is. Okay, so I'm going to start close to her head and see what it's giving. Already looking better. Spirit is lifting by the second. Okay, we're okay. We are okay. That was just primer. You guys were freaking out for a second. You almost lost your cool. Not me. I was cool as a cucumber. So, there's that. Never doubted me, thank you. I doubted me. I was not trusting the process. I was spinning. I was levitating. But this is going to save us. I just had to remember who I am. I'm Coco, okay? You got Coco the cucumber. That's what they call me. That's what they call me. We're going to get her in Christmas shape in no time. I just did not feel like doing all this work in the middle of the night. I thought this was just gonna be a cute little vibe. We were gonna color the background and we were gonna go to bed. But instead, I'm rolling up my sleeves and putting in that work. Okay? But hey, occupational hazard. This is what we came here for, okay? Y'all didn't know. Coloring is a sport, okay? Y'all are seeing this in real time. This is very serious. Pigment is going crazy. thank you, Prisma. Because I really can't play the reindeer games tonight. Okay? I can't. No marker will steal our piece. That's right. We won't allow it. Oh, I saw your video and thought of the live in this drawing. It brought me back. Yay! Never back down, never what? Never give up. That's right. The coconuts are rallying. Okay? We are rallying. Because beige green ain't stopping nothing. Okay? Because this is big Prisma, not the little one. She always come in and eat it up. Wow, this literally looks like oil pastels. It's kind of crazy. I am looking at that transition, like how we gonna do that, but we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. We're gonna do it like we always do. That's all. It ain't nothing. Just a regular Monday. Forget what you talking about. I ain't worried. I'm filling in all those gaps, honey. Dang, I gotta go all the way around. Elbow's getting a little tired. That's okay. That is okay. I gave birth, okay? No epidural. I could color. I could do this, okay? This is light work. Gotta do the wraparound. Gotta do the wraparound. Definitely got to see it through. Y'all not tired? I'm tired. I am tired. I'm so tired right now. Listen, y'all don't have to. Well, now y'all feel like y'all got to see it through too. Listen, make sure y'all chargers your chargers are plugged up. Child, give me the strength. Make sure your phones are plugged up to your chargers, okay? I don't want anybody's phone dying on live. And next thing you know, you 2 hours late to work tomorrow. Okay? Plug them phone up. Plug them up. Alright, I'm gonna start softening my pressure so that we can make that transition up there and see what's happening. Alright, this part looks real cute. But now, we gotta start transitioning into the apple. Okay. Okay, cute. Keep it cute. Ow, my forearm muscles. I'm gonna be looking like Popeye the Sailor Man by the end of this. Larry the Lobster in this piece. Alright. These are Prismacolor color pencils. Listen, we can all aspire to be as strong as this paper. Because the way I'm beating this paper's ass, completely unprovoked. She didn't deserve this. But it's where we are. It's where we are. And, she's taking it. She's taking it. if this ain't a testament to the quality I provide, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Just trying to work on that blend. Work on the blend, work on the blend. The blend is beautiful. The blend is blending. The seafoam green that makes my nerves bad is gonna be gone soon. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're almost there. Home stretch. And you guys are still here with me. That's how I know y'all really mess with me for real. I know half of y'all are asleep. And as Emerald says, the live is watching you. You're not watching the live. And that's okay. Because you're here with us in spirit. I love that. I'll take what I can get. You're up. It's 12:17. It's 12:17 for me too. Eastern Standard Time. And I got on a little early. I was like, ooh, I'm going to get off at 11:45. Well, seeing as I started this background at 11:53, I should have knew wasn't going to work out the way I thought it was. I should have knew. Not you here, your neighbor jumping away. And I was talking about how the live was watching you instead of you watching the live. So that was very fitting that I jump scared you awake. Child. If you want to see how I made the bow look shiny, on my YouTube channel, Coco Michelle Illustrations, I break down the whole first part of this in my last video, and then the replay of this video would be up tomorrow. Because I've been on my next day posting grind, you know, getting into the consistency, doing my thing. Your cat broke a drinking glass. Damn. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's definitely looking better if you just ignore all that. Just don't look at that. Just look at this. Cute. The holiday coloring book goes on sale on Friday. Child, everybody be in this live dozing off. Get comfortable and doze off. I'll be here coloring. I'll probably be done around Thanksgiving 2024. If everything stays on schedule. I still gotta wrap around. It's my voice. I was telling my husband, I was like, you know, everybody loves my voice. On TikTok, they be saying that they like my voice, and my voice is soothing. You know what he had to say back to that? Nothing. Because he had nothing nice to say. So he gave me a couple of side eyes. And said, well, that's nice. I'm like, well, listen. He used to like my voice, okay? Just not when it was singing. But when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and he was living in Harlem and I was living in Syracuse, and we would be on the phone, he used to tell me all the time how he liked my voice. So quit fronting, okay? Don't start acting different now. You know you like my voice. Cut it out. Stop the madness. I feel like the markers not doing what they needed to do actually elevated this piece. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say that was a blessing in disguise. It needed to happen for the development of this page, because this actually looks really nice now. So, you know, this coloring book knew I would rise to the occasion. I wouldn't let it go down bad like that. I'm new, I'm different, okay? Because if this happened last year, listen, I used to abandon the page in a minute, okay? Leave her on red. Not anymore. I'm here, taking care of my responsibilities, okay? Child support paid to these pages, okay? I'm manning up. Period. Ain't gonna catch me slipping. I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities. And you know what? It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. Cassie ain't stopping nothing. That's right, Kiara. This upper edge is hard to color because I keep sliding off the page. If you can't conquer that sweater and this bow, you can conquer anything. Thank you. Thank you. I did color this, Kimberly. Thank you so much. It was suddenly quiet. Your eyes pop back open. But hey, what was that? That's how I feel when I'm sleeping and I got the fan on and my husband cuts the fan off. You might as well just came up in here with an air horn. Because I'm going to rise from my sleep like the living dead. Why did you turn the fan off? Put that back on and don't touch nothing over here. Why are you over here? I will rise. Put that fan back on. First of all, there's multiple benefits to the fan being on while I'm sleeping. First of all, I'm not trying to sweat my hair out, obviously. Okay? And when you're sleeping, your body just gets extra hot for absolutely no reason. Secondly, the sound. I can't sleep in silence. It's spooky, okay? Spook magooks. It's dark as hell. I can't see, and it's silent. No. Keep that on. And then lastly, it's just supposed to be on. And that's it. That's it. It's supposed to be. All year. Winter ain't stopping nothing. You think a little flurry is going to make me turn my fan off? You out your mind. Covered that thing up with the Band-Aid quickly. Y'all can't even see what I'm over here doing. It ain't snowing inside. And it's the same thing when I worked in the city and I show up to the office with the iced coffee. They're like, you drink iced coffee in the winter? What does the weather have to do with my drink preference? I'm not standing outside drinking it. I took that drink from the 6th floor up to the 19th floor, okay? Like, do you still drink ice water in the winter? Or you just start drinking hot water now? Leave me alone, please. Same people be outside with basketball shorts and earmuffs in February, worried about me drinking iced coffee. Leave me alone. Mini skirts and Uggs. You have bigger fish to fry, okay? Don't worry about me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'll have a hot drink in the summer too if I want one. Don't play with me. Y'all must not know my daddy. My daddy will drink a hot coffee on the beach. Now that we could talk about. Okay? He take it to another level. I ain't drinking no hot beverage on the beach. But I will take it inside to the air condition. And that's what I will do. On the beach is a little wild. But he just built different. He tried to explain to me how it actually cools him down. I wasn't following. He said, because now my insides are hotter than the outside, which makes me feel cooler on the outside. It's like, I hear what you're saying, and like maybe a part of that made sense, but I don't think that's how that actually works, and I don't know if that's true. Like, biologically speaking, I don't know if you have any information that supports what you're saying. But if you like it, I love it. Definitely dad math. Definitely dad math. With his bucket hat and his socks and sandals on the beach. So it's a scene. It's a whole scene. So I just mind my business. Hotter on the inside equals cooler on the outside. Okay. Sounds good to me. Ooh, my favorite Thanksgiving food is my mama's mac and cheese. Period. Every time. And she can give me the recipe as many times as she wants to. It doesn't taste like hers. Sometimes I feel like she's going to, like, one day give me a handbook with, like, the actual recipes in it. Because some always be missing. And she never knows what I'm talking about. But her mac and cheese, absolutely. And my husband is a phenomenal cook. Phenomenal. He's like really stepping into it lately, which I love. Love that for me. So last year he did the turkey and everybody was like, wow, like how did he season the white meat? Like the turkey tastes like it was seasoned from the inside out. I don't really mess with turkey like that. Me and turkey don't really go together like that. But that turkey last year was next level. So this year he practiced making some turkey wings. So he's gonna make like a small turkey because there's only gonna be 10 of us here. And then he's going to make some turkey wings on the side. Child, those turkey wings, we will turn them up. He brought some to my parents' house. Them things was gone. It's just so good. You doing turkey wings too? Because, you know, everything my husband makes, it just tastes like different. You know, like, it's just like when anyone from West Africa or the Caribbean, when they make stuff, it don't taste American. I don't know how else to explain it. It just tastes different than if I were to make it. I could use the same spices in the same order, the same amount. It does not taste the same. So when he does stuff, it just be hitting the spot every time. I don't know what it is. It's just good. Yeah, it gotta be the prep. Or they must be saying something to the wings. Because it does not taste the same. I tried to make that stew one time. I was like, I literally on FaceTime with my sister-in-law. She's telling me what to do. I'm doing it exactly how she's telling me. She's like, perfect, perfect, perfect. I tasted that. This tastes like the Applebee's of Ivorian food, and I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. But it's not giving. And I know how to cook my stuff. But when I try and cook their stuff, it's not the same. It's not the same. And I don't think that's fair. I saw, I forgot her name. She's a really popular TikToker. She's, where is she from? I want to say she's from Kenya. But she was saying how she can't cook like her mom and like she's so Americanized. And she's like, I just feel like my kids are going to grow up eating spaghetti and meatballs. And I just don't know how I feel about that. And I'm like, no, but I understand. It's like my husband is literally 100% Ivorian. And my son be eating butter noodles. It's like, how do we get here? How do we get here? And how do we go back? Where do we go from here? Because I know my mother-in-law be just looking at my son. I'm like, no. She make all this good food, all this stew and rice and chicken and lamb and beef. And he'd be like, can I get a slice of pepperoni pizza with some chicken wings and french fries? From downstairs at the corner. That's what he looks forward to when he goes to the city. Grandma's cooking? No. I want that good old corner store. That's what he's excited about. He's like, oh my God, I can't wait to get those chicken wings. That's what he be thinking about. Who this for? Exactly. He don't want none of that. She would just be looking at me. I'm like, I don't know. It's not me. She have a whole spread. Mommy, can you make me some hot dogs? Shh, don't say hot dogs at grandma's house. Don't say that, okay? She doesn't have to know that you eat that sometimes, okay? You don't have to know that. Yes, Prismacolor pencils. Thank you. I see people asking, but people are answering. Why does this keep coming out? Stop. So, listen, I hold a lot of things down, but the West African cuisine is not my ministry. I've accepted that. I am merely an appreciator, a consumer, an admirer. I have not graduated yet to creator. And I will continue. Wait, did you ever say if you passed a firefighting interview that you want to? Firefighter interview. Did I lie to you about something? I don't remember anything about that. Firefighting interview? Was it me? I don't think I would make something like that up. Was that me? Chat, you know I be getting tired and I be talking about stuff. Are you trying to trick me? Firefighting interview. Ombre lover showing. They won because we had to make a business critical decision. It's okay. This is just the beginning. Try again. Oh. Shannon said we're not doing this. Thank you, Sham. She was trying to confuse me. And me stuck too. You know, I'm not sharp after midnight. Because now I was really sitting here like, have I gone on the firefighter interview? I'm like going through this. I'm like, man, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be forgetting stuff. One time, my best friend, the gatherer, my rude best friend, we went to Just Salad because we both worked at Macy's and there was a Just Salad in the building, so we used to go there for lunch. And we get there, you know how like you have a lunch spot and there's certain people you want to make your food and certain people you don't want to make your food. So I would be sitting in line playing musical chairs trying to get the person I want to make my salad, okay? I'd be like, oh, you could go ahead of me. You could go ahead of me and wait till my person is open. Well, my best friend, she don't want to be picky. She just want to let anybody make her salad. Okay, go ahead. Because we come here all the time. And they be messing stuff up. So she gets this guy that I ain't never really seen it like that before, okay? And the way he was looking at her like he was enamored, okay? He was captured by her beauty, okay? Not her booty. And she walks up to the counter and starts placing her order. She's like, hi, can I do the build your own salad with romaine lettuce? Literally, she's like a third way through her order. And he says, hi, welcome to Just Salad. Okay, so I'm already taken aback because she literally is like a third of the way through her order. And now he's going to say, hi, welcome to Just Salad. Because he was stunned by her beauty, okay? That's what was happening. He was confused. He was stuck. So she's looking confused. She's like, oh, hello. And she starts her order over. I'm like, okay, that was weird. So I'm already like, see, that's what you get. Letting anybody make your damn salad. Let's see how this go. So we're making our way down the line. And things are just awkward. They're very awkward. So you get down to the end where they chop it up and mix it up. And he's like, okay, which dressing do you want? And she says, I'll do the ranch. He gonna say back, crispy or grilled. And my dumb ass best friend looking at the menu confused, like crispy or grilled. I had to turn around. I had to turn my back because I just didn't want to laugh in this man's face. Crispy or grilled what, sir? So she's sitting there looking like she's trying to make a decision. He's like, I mean, light, medium, or heavy. And she was like, oh, I was a little confused there. Jeanette, why are you confused? He's confused. Don't let this man confuse you, please. So I'm whispering to her, like, why were you confused? She's like, I don't know. Maybe I thought it was like a blackened ranch or something. Like grilled ranch. I don't know. Now blackened ranch. It's time to go. Get your salad and let's go. Because this man done embarrassed himself twice. I can't look at him no more. She said, I don't know. Maybe it was like a blackened ranch. She looking at the menu like crispy. What would crispy ranch be? Unacceptable. That's what it would be. He was putting a wham bam on her. Absolutely not. I was like, Janae, you made the man fall in love and now he's confused. She was like, what? I'm so close to being done in this pencil. Why? Why would you do this right now? It was always Jeanette. Jeanette is her name. That's my best friend. And it's like it follows her around. Like it's always her. One time we were going to the place on the corner. There was a deli on the corner of Macy's. It's closed now, which I'm really sad about because I have so many memories there. But there was a deli on the corner of 35th and 7th called Dolly's Deli. And we used to go there every once in a while, get like a sandwich or something on our lunch break. And would have thrown you off too. I think because I was an outsider, so I was like, fresh minded. But I think if it were me, I would be a little caught off guard, like confused, like crispy. I think I would have said it back, like crispy or grilled ranch. But she looking at the menu, clutching her pearls like a dodo. Okay. So we're at Dolly Deli. And she was trying to, she gave up meat for Lent. Okay, so she gave up meat, and like I don't do Lent. For some reason, I didn't even know like black people really did Lent for real. Part of my ignorance, so I was like already like, oh, you do Lent, okay. So she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go down and get me a little quesadilla or whatever, with just cheese and veggies. So we go down. She's like, hi, can I do the quesadilla with just veggies? So the guy was like, no, we don't have veggies. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, I just want like a cheese quesadilla, but with like the black peppers and onion, like veggies on it. He's like, we don't have veggies. We have chicken quesadilla. It's very good. Try today. But the way he said it, it looked like he was reading from a cue card, to the point where I turned around like, is someone holding up a sign telling you what to say? Because it was like, it's very good. Try today. But you wouldn't say that in a conversation with somebody. So I'm like, sir, are you okay? Like, blink twice. I'm trying to figure out, is this AI? Like, who the hell is this man? Very good. Try today. He looking to the side. I'm like, are you in danger? So she was like, no, I don't eat chicken. I don't want to try today. What comes on the cheese quesadilla? Just cheese? He's like, peppers, onions, She's like veggies? She was like, okay, can I have that then? Just like everything in the chicken quesadilla but the chicken? He looked pissed off. Pissed off. I'm like, what? You done offended this man. He told you to try today and you said no. Now what? But that same deli used to serve... used to have a hot bar, and they would serve collard greens. But to try and get, the corporate people to eat it, they would call it kale collards. They try to put kale in it so that people would eat it, but it was just collard greens. And they would call it kale collards. And they would be eating it too. I'm like, y'all are just eating some greens. And they calling it kale. That is not kale. They had rice and beans, and they called it bean fried rice. They were into some deep psychology stuff in there. Okay? They were rebranding. Heavy on the rebrand. Bean fried rice? Stop it. Kale collards? Stop the madness. Y'all must be stopped. That's why they're closed today. And the food was good too. It was just, you had to pay by the pound, bro. They would weigh your plate. Be $1 million for that hot bar. And they be in there trying to convince you to try today. And you're like, no, I don't want to try today. Why are you talking like that? I don't want to try today. Yeah, literally, you go to the cashier and you put your plate on a scale, and they cash you out. So Them kale collars is gonna cost you. Don't get nothing heavy. Be in there trying to ration. It was very serious. It was very serious. And I loved it. No one could ever say Jeanette's name, so that was another issue. Starbucks calling her Janet. We did buy online, pick up in store one time, and they came out talking about Gina Walrus. Gina Walrus. Her last name is not Walrus. It was like everything about it was wrong, but it was close enough where I was like, I think that's you. She was like, who? I think you're Jenna Walrus. She was like, Man, listen, I didn't make it. Don't be mad at me. So many memories in that damn 34th Street. We used to go to this Starbucks every day, every single day. The one on the balcony level at Macy's. We used to go there. It would open before the store did for the employees, so we could get our little coffee before all the shoppers came into the store. So we could get our coffee, go up to the corporate offices, scatter like roaches when the lights come on, so the store would be all empty by the time they came in. So I went there. It was me, Jeanette, and my other friend Kelly, and she was ordering. Kelly got the bacon Gruyere bites, the little egg bites. So she was like, I'll do the bacon Gruyere bites. And the guy gonna say back to her, you talking about the bacon and cheese egg bites? She was like, yeah. He was like, why everybody keep calling it that? She was like, keep calling it what? He was like, bacon and Gruyere. She's like, because that's what it's called. He's like, it's bacon and cheese. She's like, the sign says bacon and Gruyere. I wouldn't just say that for no reason. He's like, and he gonna keep saying under his breath, it's just bacon and cheese. Sir, take that up with the man, okay? And Kelly's the right one. Kelly gonna go back and forth with you all day, okay? Kelly's from Texas. She's not gonna let that slide. We could talk about it all day. Talk about it all damn day. We did it, y'all. We did it. Wow. Can you believe it? Sorry, I had a little cough attack. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. The background kind of threw me off. But I still love her. I know all my AKA coconuts are gonna like this. I can't say that I did it for that reason, but I hope you guys appreciate it. There's not a giveaway. This is attached to my book. I can't give this away. I'm attached. It's late, y'all. I'm like trying to think of a way to close this out. I'm gonna just have to tell you I'm gonna call y'all back tomorrow, okay? Everyone needs to get some rest. My throat's dry. Thank you for hanging with me while we did a wraparound. I appreciate y'all. I will post a TikTok tomorrow, and I will see you back here 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right? Good night. Love you.